Today we will see an interesting example related to frequency polygon. Regular checkup is done for the health of the employees working in a medicine factory. A doctor was called to the factory to get the employees' health checked. The doctor divided the staff into two age groups before examining the employees aged 25 to 40 and employees aged between 40 to 60. After this, doctor examined the blood pressure of all employees and made the report shown. Draw the frequency polygon for the blood pressure of both age groups on the same graph. Pause the video and try yourself first. Let me tell you, here we have to show both age groups in the same graph. For our convenience, we will draw a frequency polygon without drawing a histogram. First, we will find the class mark, that is, the middle point of each class interval. For this, we will divide the sum of the upper limit and lower limit of each class interval by 2. Like the midpoint of class interval 90 to 100 is 95. In the same way, we will find the class marks of all class intervals. Now, before taking class interval 90 to 100, we will take class interval 80 to 90 with frequency 0, whose class mark is 85. Similarly, we will take class interval 180 to 190 with frequency 0, whose class mark is 185 after class interval 170 to 180. In this way, the class mark is from 85 to 185. Therefore, we will represent class marks on x-axis, which represent blood pressures, taking 1 unit is equal to 10 mm of Hg. Since here start point is 85, therefore we will not represent class mark from 0 to 85, which we will represent by a kink mark. If we observe the number of employees in age group 25 to 40 and age group 40 to 60, then here to represent the frequency of class intervals, we will take 1 unit is equal to 6 workers because many numbers are multiple of 6 and other numbers can also be easily represented by this scale. Like 15 can be represented as 2 unit plus 1 by 2 unit means represented as 2.5 units. Therefore, on the y-axis, we will take scale 1 unit is equal to 6 workers. Now, we will draw a frequency polygon to represent the number of workers in the age group of 25 to 40. For this, we will consider class mark as x coordinates and number of workers as y coordinates. In this way, we will represent number of workers in age 25 to 40 respectively as given. We will connect all this with continuous line segments, which gives us frequency polygon ABCD EFGHIJK, which represents the number of workers in age group 25 to 40 and their blood pressures. To represent that, this polygon is made up of continuous line segments which represents the number of workers in the age group of 25 to 40. We will write symbol like this. Now, we will draw the frequency polygon to represent the number of workers in the age group of 40 to 60 years. The class marks and the frequency of imaginary class intervals are the same in both cases, so their coordinates will be same in both cases. Hence, the first point will be A, 85, 0 and the last point K, 185, 0 in both the cases. In this way, different points to denote the number of employees between the ages of 40 and 60 respectively will be as follows. We will connect all the points with dotted line segments which gives us the frequency polygon A PQRSTUVWXK, which will denote the number of employees aged 40 to 60 and their blood pressure. To show that a polygon made with dotted line segments represents the number of employees between 40 and 60 years of age, we would write the sign as follows. Can you get any information from this graph? Think. Let me tell you, we can get various information from this graph. For example, if we look at the vertical line of blood pressure 95, then it is known that those employees whose blood pressure is 95 mmHg are lower in age group of 25 to 40 as compared to those in age group of 40 to 60. We can also see that in both age groups, maximum number of workers have blood pressure as 135 mmHg. Here we see that point S and point G are on the same horizontal line, which means that the number of workers in age group 40 to 60 with 125 mmHg blood pressure is equal to the number of employees in age group 25 to 40 with blood pressure 145 mmHg. Now, find the answers to the following questions yourself. Compare the number of employees of both age groups whose blood pressure is 105. How many such employees between the ages of 25 and 40 have blood pressure of 125? So today we saw another interesting example related to frequency polygon.